I usually take my car to work, so I work about 25 minutes away from where I live. So I work in the centre of the city of Wolverhampton. I live in quite a rural area in the countryside in South Staffordshire, so it's quite difficult to get public transport like a train or a bus to work. So I take the car. It takes about 25 minutes. There's not normally a lot of other traffic on the road. When it's school holidays, it's very quiet. Often on a Monday and a Friday morning, it can be much busier. If my car ever broke down, it would be quite difficult to get to work. Certainly couldn't walk. Could probably get a bus, but the buses aren't very regular at all because of where we live. The furthest I've ever travelled is to Bangkok in Thailand for a holiday. We flew from Birmingham Airport in the West Midlands in England via Istanbul in Turkey and then flew on to Bangkok Airport. Last week, so very recently, I flew to Athens for my job, and we had really, really bad delays. So we had a 3 hour delay on the way there and a 3 hour delay on the way back. So I had no sleep one night because I then had to drive back after a 4 hour flight and a 3 hour delay. I had to drive back from Manchester Airport in the early hours of the morning, and it was very, very exhausting. I think the most beautiful place I've ever visited is Lake Garda. No, sorry, Lake Como in Italy. Really, really beautiful. Lots of little villages, lots of lovely food, mountains, the lake. Just a really, really pretty place. Well, I recently went to Athens in Greece with work, and that wasn't particularly beautiful. I was quite disappointed. The Acropolis was really nice, but the rest of the city was a little bit run down. Obviously, not a lot of investment, a lot of derelict buildings, a lot of rubbish around. So, yeah, I would say Athens is probably the least beautiful place I've been to. But Greece generally is very beautiful. I would say the most expensive place I've ever visited is somewhere like New York in America. Drinks and food are very expensive, hotels are expensive, taxis are expensive. So I would say that's probably the most expensive place. Bangkok in Thailand, the food and the drinks were very, very cheap, very reasonably priced, although the hotels and to fly there because it's such a long way from the UK were expensive, but the food and sort of tourist stuff, entry to museums and historical sites and tour guides were very, very reasonably priced, really good value for money.